All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I deeply appreciate it. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Also guys, BetOnline, Bet105, my two sponsors, they're offering massive sign-up bonuses. BetOnline, you deposit $500, you get $250 free dollars. In Bet105, if you deposit $150, you get $75. So if you deposit $650, you get what, $325? Pretty good deal. It's free money. Why wouldn't you take it? Anyways, we'll do a full show today. Review yesterday. We'll look at a bad beat, a big winner, some player props. We'll go into some home runs that I like today. Then we'll go over these games. We will dissect them, get a bag, and crack these folks. Let's do a giveaway, guys. I'm gonna make a deal with you today. I'll do a $50 giveaway tomorrow if the Tigers lose. If the Tigers lose this series today, I will do a $50 giveaway. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do, be subscribed to the channel, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. I will pick two people and give away $25 to each of you, or I'll do one $50 depending on, what I'm getting out of the comments, what I think people want. So either two 25s or $150. But to enter, subscribe, like, and comment, and I will pick a winner tomorrow if the Tigers lose. All right, guys, let's get right into it. To review yesterday, 2 wins, 2 losses. What can you do? What can you do? The Reds under was a bad read. I thought I was slick there. What it was, I really thought Littell would go kind of deep. I knew Yamamoto wouldn't give up anything. As soon as inning 1 came and Yamamoto gave up 2, I knew it was over. Like, even he was giving up runs, so I knew that under was cooked. Cubs just couldn't get it done. I thought their bullpen would be fine. Yankees have cashed those first 5 all year. And in the Guardians, it was a pretty easy bet on the Guardians yesterday. Just massive pitching advantage. I figured that they would do fine. So, yeah, Casey Mize is just in bad form. That was a pretty easy bet, but it was still a sweaty game. These games have been good. Yesterday's bad beat posted in the Discord. This was posted by, who posted this? Oh, James 2XXXX. This was James 2 slip. All he needed was Andy. Look at all these legs. I mean, this was a great slip. I mean, this probably paid a lot. All he needed was Andy Pages to get a hit. And what's even sicker is Andy had good projected stats. It was a good matchup for him. He just couldn't put the meat of the bat on the ball and kiss it goodbye. He just couldn't do it. So no hit for Andy, misses his slip. That's brutal. As far as the big winner yesterday, this was posted by Bag on Rhino 54. It's beautiful. It's what, an 8x of your money, something like that. He turns $20 to 170. It's just a very simple slip. All the favorites: Guardians, Padres. Padres was a pick 'em. Guardians, Padres, Yankees, Dodgers. Very clean slip. It's just simple. It's just like, why wouldn't you put $20 on that? There's a good chance it hits. And he got him, so congratulations. I like the slip. Enjoy that money. Flip it today. All right, let's get into the props that I'm taking a look at today. Oh, and guys, do you like seeing where the money's going, or do you guys not want to see that? A couple days I posted like where more of the bets were going, and then where most of the money was going. But then I got these dudes who like lack brain cells crying, saying like, I followed the money and it didn't matter, and we're following the money and I lost. Like, who cares? Guys, it's just, all I'm doing is giving information so you guys can make a good bet. If you don't want to know that 70% of the bets are on team A, but 80% of the money's on team B, if you don't think that matters and that shouldn't affect your decision, then that's fine. I won't share it. You guys let me know. Do you prefer to see where the money is going, or do you not want to see that? But I'm not going to do it if everybody's going to be in the comments crying and bitching because they didn't, they followed the money and it lost. It's not a guaranteed. The best bettors win 54% of the time. So it's not guaranteed, but it's still something to take note of. At least I think people would want to know. So, but I'm not going to argue with you guys. You guys tell me what you want. Do you want to see where the money's going, or do you not want to see that part of the show? Anyways, let's look at some props I'm on, guys. And the first one, I think this is the prop lock of the day. James Italian over 9.5 outs. Guys, James Italian is a jetpack. The guy can go 7 or 8 innings, no problem. He is lights out pitcher. The Cubs got them on the ropes doing that bullpen day yesterday to save James Italian. There is no planet where if they want to win this game, he comes out after 3 1/3. There's just no way. This is not a situation where you pull him early. It's just not. You have to leave this guy in. You have a pitching advantage today. You got Yu Darvish pitching for the Padres long neck draft. There is no way you would want to only give James Tallon 3 1/3. There's just no way. I think you exhaust him and you make sure you win this series. I don't see it. I don't know I do not see them pulling him after 3 1/3. James Tallon over 9.5 outs, probably my favorite play of the entire day. Next, I'm getting spicy here. We're going to do some big plus money, hit runs, and RBIs. I like Bo Naylor over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's been on fire. He's playing well. If the Guardians compete today, I think Bo has a big part of it. His last 2, he's got 6 and 5. This dude's been a menace. I think that he will show up and perform most likely. Big plus money on it versus Jack Flaherty. I could see Bo doing well today. And then lastly, Seiya Suzuki over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs as well. He's always a menace. He's very talented. This is the win it and go to the next round. These guys, these star players, it's time for them to step up and make some shake. I think he can get the job done today. All right, let's look at some home runs. And I like these today. I actually like these a lot. First one, Riley Green at plus 450. I love Riley Green today. Love it. Michael Busch plus 400. Love him as well. And then you got Kyle Manzardo at plus 475. I think a few of these guys I wouldn't be surprised if a couple, we might go 2 for 3 on homers today. We might. I'm feeling good about them. All right, anyways, let's get serious. Enough of the fun stuff. It's time to dissect this slate beautifully, like a Picasso. Get a bag and crack these folks. First game, we got the Tigers going to see the Guardians. On the bump for the Tigers, Jack Ass Flaherty. He is ass. And on the bump for the Guardians, Slade should have been Pimp Sassoni with a 4.3 ERA. He is also ass. I don't like either of these pitchers, guys. I'm not impressed with either of them. I kind of do think they're both ass, and I wouldn't even call them manageable ass. They're kind of all over the place. Slade goes 8 innings, 5 innings, 4 innings, 7 innings. He gives up 11 hits, 1 hit, 5 hits. What I will say, he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but he's just kind of all over the place. It's hard to get a real good read on the guy. He has been in better form than early in the season, though. He got progressively better, I think. But the thing that's interesting is Jack Flaherty, guys. He's done this before. He did it for the Dodgers. He's been in this position recently. High leverage spot, high leverage game. You need a win. Now, I was talking shit earlier saying, man, how do the Tigers win this series? They're gonna. I know for a fact they're gonna throw out Jack Flaherty. And then when I saw him throw out Jack Flaherty, I've been saying it since game 1. I said, watch, they'll throw out Jack Flaherty. He's terrible. How are they gonna win? But then I started looking into it a little bit more. And let's call it what it is. First of all, he's actually been pretty manageable recently. He did see the Guardians twice, 9 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. So they did get to him for 3 runs last time they saw him. But Jack has really cut back his home runs. His strikeout numbers kind of up. His walks are down. He's only walking once a game on average. He saw the Yankees and did fine. And he's been in this position before. I think under pressure, Jack Flaherty tends to pitch pretty well and look pretty good. I don't know that he struggles today. Flip side, you have Slade Sassoni, much less experience in these situations. I think he'll be okay. Yes, I do. But another thing to look at is the Tigers' numbers versus Slade Sassoni, excellent. They murder him. Historically, if you look at the numbers, a lot of these guys bat 300-400 versus the guy. Few at bats, and they've hit him every time. The Guardians' numbers versus Slade are outstanding. The Tigers' numbers versus Slade are outstanding. The Guardians' numbers versus Jackass Flaherty are terrible. He has cooked them. Their numbers are not good. I know he saw him twice recently. I know he gave up that 3-run. I think it was a home run, though. It was a 3-run bomb, if I'm not mistaken. Their numbers versus him are awful. They can't hit him. They can't make contact with him. He murders their batters. None of them look good. So you have a massive lineup advantage for the Tigers. You have a pitcher advantage, in my opinion, just off the experience that he's had and just being in this high leverage situation before. It's really going to come down to, can the Tigers bullpen hold them off if they get a lead early? Because I do think the Tigers get a lead early. I can't get away from it. Originally, I was going to be on the Guardians, but for a big plus money price to back the Tigers, you can get up to 115 on the exchange. to big plus money to back the Tigers. And guys, if we're being honest, if we're going to call it what it is, the Tigers were one of the best teams in baseball basically all year. Have they gone cold? Yes, they have. But another thing that helped me get to the Tigers also is the lineup. If you look at who's hot for the Tigers right now, the dead zone for the Tigers is batter 6, 7, and 8. That's scary because batter 9, they have Javier Baez batting last. I don't know if they'll move him up or not, but the 9 hitter is hitting. The first, second, third, fourth, and fifth hitter are all hot right now and have hit both games. If these guys string hits together, which I think they're in a good position to, considering the 9 through 5 batter are hot as hell right now. They've hit both games multiple times. If they can string the hits together, I think they pull this game off. I can't get away from it. I tried. I'm on the Tigers money line. I have to be. Give me the Tigers big plus money, and I might take them by 2 as a lotto at like half a unit. Next game, Padres versus the Cubs. We got Yu Darvish on the bump for the Padres, Jameson Taillon on the bump for the Cubs. Guys, there's not a whole lot to talk about here. You know, Yu Darvish is one of the worst Japs. He's got the longest neck ever. He is rivaled with who's that guy? Who's that young boy who came in for the Phillies with the long neck? Then he was terrible. He was asked. They traded him. Pimp Squeak. Mick. No, was it something Mick? Right. Anyways, they're always having neck competition to see who's longer. Anyways, Yu Darvish is one of the worst Japs. I think he sucks. I think he's terrible. He gets hit 6 times a game, gives up 2 or 3 runs. I get it. That's not like awful, but he was even worse before. I think he's been lucky lately. Today, he's going to be versus a Cubs lineup amped up on every form of cocaine, fentanyl there is, and juiced up on every daily dose of roids there is, ready to murder the ball today. Padres haven't impressed me. The Cubs were ice cold yesterday. They don't often go cold twice in a row. I think that the biggest issue here and why the Cubs win is Jameson Taillon. If James Taillon, he goes 6-7 innings, guys, lights out ball. His last 5, he's only given up 5 runs and 5 starts. The guy is in such phenomenal form right now. Jameson Taillon is out pitching everybody. He's untouchable currently. Yu Darvish sucks. There is a massive pitching advantage for the Cubs. Padres are going to have to bring the bullpen in early, but the bullpen's had quite a workload the last 2 days. The Cubs at this point have seen them. I don't think the Cubs bullpen comes in until inning 6. I think they let Jameson Taillon let it rip as long as possible. A lot of books think he's getting pulled out early. I don't see that. I think if the Cubs want to win, Jameson Taillon has to stay in a deal. I can't see it any other way, guys. I think the Cubs are a better team, massive pitching advantage. The Padres bullpen is better, so the Cubs need to get ahead early on Yu Darvish. I think they will, and then I think that Cubs bullpen just does just enough to pull it off. Give me the Cubs on the money line, guys. And final game of the day, we got the Yankees versus the Red Sox. Guys, I think the Red Sox, it's sad, honestly, because the Red Sox had such a great season. They've been one of the best teams lately, especially coming into this. Problem is, and what's killing them is the fact that Lucas Giolito is injured. It just hurts to even say it. It's sad because they've had such a phenomenal season. I don't think with Connell early, I don't think he's going to be okay. He's a rookie. He's a call-up. He's only had 4 starts. Have them 4 starts look good? Yes, they have. Twice versus the Athletics, 10 innings, 10 hits, 1 run. That was excellent. Then he saw the Rays. He got worse. 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. Then he saw the Tigers. 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Getting progressively worse. Teams are studying him and figuring him out. Now he's versus one of the best hitting teams on the planet, and the kid's a lefty. I think this is just, I don't know why they're doing this to the young boy. I guess they just really are, they're just lacking talent. They needed Lucas Giolito to win this series, I think. Him being injured is just tragic. You got Cam Schittler over here for the Yankees. He's excellent. He's been excellent all season. He's lights out. No one can touch him. He's just too good. Massive pitching advantage for the Yankees. I'm just going to do what I've been doing because it's paid me all season. Give me the Yankees first 5 by half of a run. But yeah, I think it's going to be I don't see any world where the Red Sox can pull this off. So Yankees by half a run for me in the first 5. But also, if you want to take them on the run line, be my guest. All right, that's all for me today, guys. My wife's calling. I got to go. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. Let's crack these folks.